Losing that original charging cable that came in the box is practically a rite of passage for any Garmin owner. It happens to the best of us, usually right when the watch is sitting at 5% battery. That is where this Kissmart replacement steps in. It is one of those accessories that just needs to work without any fuss, and honestly, it does exactly that. The first thing you notice is that it feels surprisingly sturdy for a third-party cable. It has a decent amount of flexibility, so it doesn't feel like it is going to snap if you accidentally bend it the wrong way while it is plugged into a laptop. The connection is solid too. Sometimes these replacement cables have a loose fit where the watch just slides off the pins if you breathe on it too hard, but this one clicks into place with a satisfying, secure feel. It handles the full range of Venue models, from the original all the way up to the latest Venue 3 and 3S, which is a huge relief if you have a few different generations of these watches floating around the house. Charging speeds are right on par with what you would expect from the factory cable. It hits that full charge mark in about an hour, provided you are using a standard wall brick. Now, here is a small detail that actually makes a difference. They threw in a little silicone dust plug. It is such a simple, cheap piece of rubber, but it keeps the sweat and lint out of the charging port when the watch is on the wrist. It is one of those things you do not realize you need until you start using it. If there is a downside, it is just the length. At about 3 feet, it is perfectly fine for a desk or a nightstand, but if your wall outlet is tucked behind a heavy dresser, you might find yourself wishing for just a little more slack. It is not a deal breaker, but it is worth keeping in mind depending on your setup. The internal smart chip is a nice touch for peace of mind, especially since nobody wants to fry a watch that costs as much as these do. It keeps the voltage steady, so there is no worrying about overheating during those quick top-ups. It is not trying to reinvent the wheel, and it does not have any fancy bells or whistles, but it is a reliable, well-built piece of kit that does exactly what it promises. For the price, it is hard to argue with the value here. It is a solid, no-nonsense backup that keeps the watch running without any drama.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.